My dear brothers and sisters, if you have been following our gospel this week, they are all about Jesus' discourse on the Eucharist, taken from the 6th chapter of the Gospel of St. John. Jesus talks of himself as the food that we need for our salvation. His body is our real food, and his blood is our real drink. And Jesus tells us that whoever eats his body and drinks his blood remains in him and he in us. And this is the reason why the sacrament is called the sacrament of the Eucharist is called the sacrament of unity. Because as we receive the body and blood of Jesus in the Eucharist, it's not just about eating and drinking. The Eucharist is not just about eating and drinking. We eat and we drink, but through eating and drinking, we become united with Jesus. We unite ourselves with him, and he unites himself with us. That is the reason why that act of receiving the body of Jesus is called communion. Because that is what happens when we receive the body of Jesus. We are in communion with him. We are united with him. And he also unites himself with us. As we receive the body of Jesus, we become part of his body, and he becomes part of our own bodies. We are united to each other. Nagkakaisa tayo. And that is what the Eucharist does. In the Eucharist, we have a God who unites with us. Isang Diyos na nakikipag-isa sa atin. Isang Diyos na nilalagay ang kanyang sarili sa atin. A God who associates himself with us. And even in our first reading, as we heard the story of the conversion of St. Paul, Jesus also shows that he associates himself even with those who are persecuted, because the voice that St. Paul heard said to him, "Saul, Saul, why are you persecuting me?" And Saul asked, "Who are you, sir?" And the reply came, "I am Jesus, whom you are persecuting." And so Jesus associates himself with those who were persecuted because of him. Nakikiisa si Jesus. Inilalagay ni Jesus ang kanyang sarili doon sa mga inuusig at pinahihirapan. Sa mga inuusig at pinahihirapan, yun si Jesus. Kaya tinanong niya si Pablo, sinabi niya kay Pablo, "Ako si Jesus, yung mga inuusig mo ay ako." Jesus unites himself with us. Jesus associates himself with us. You know, my dear brothers and sisters, we should appreciate this act of Jesus, who always wants to unite and associate with us. Because the truth is, not all people want to be associated with you. Hindi lahat ng tao gustong lumapit sa iyo. Sigurado po ako na may mga tao na ayaw kayong makalapit. May mga tao na ayaw makita sa tabi ninyo, sa tabi natin. May mga tao na iniiwasan tayo. They do not want they do not want to do anything with us, and they do not want to be associated with us. May mga tao na umiiwas, lumalayo, at ayaw tayo. But here you have a God in Jesus who will never be ashamed of uniting Himself with us. Parang sinasabi ni Jesus, kung yung ibang tao ayaw kang makalapit, iniiwasan ka, hindi kita iiwasan. In the Eucharist, I will always unite with you. Kaisa mo ako, kasama mo ako, nagkakaisa tayo. At yan ang dapat nating ipagpasalamat sa Diyos. Na tuwing nagdiriwang tayo ng banal na misa, nakikipagkaisa siya sa atin. We celebrate this Mass in thanksgiving to the Lord for giving our church a new shepherd in the person of Pope Leo XIV. As we celebrate this Mass, he is also celebrating a Mass with the cardinals at the Vatican, a Thanksgiving Mass for this new leadership, for this new shepherd of our church. And last night, as the whole world welcomed him, as he uttered his very first words as successor to Peter, he talks of his ministry as building bridges. And that is what the word pontifex, pontiff, means. A builder of bridges. Tagagawa ng tulay. Ibig sabihin, tagagawa ng ugnayan. The pontiff, the supreme pontiff, the Pope, is someone who builds bridges between God and humanity and between humanity to each other. He builds bridges among us. Nakikipag-ugnayan sa Diyos, pakikipag-ugnayan din sa bawat isa. And so, let us join Pope Leo in his invitation. He invites us to build bridges to one another, not walls that divide, but bridges to unity to each other. Because that is also the mission of Jesus, who was never ashamed to unite Himself with us. My dear brothers and sisters, as we receive Jesus in the Eucharist, as you receive communion later on, remember that bread is the body of Jesus. And as you receive Him, it is an assurance. Jesus is giving you the assurance, I am one with you. Hindi ako nahihiyang sabihin, kaisa mo ako. Let us always hold on to that loving assurance from Jesus.